So Robert, thanks for being with us today. I'm Ramon Ray, editor of Smart Hustle Magazine, and all of America and the world already knows who you are. So I know we're here for Deluxe's Small Business Revolution. In summary, Robert, what's that all about and why is that so important for you and Deluxe? This is your second year, I think.
Well, Ramon, nice to see you again.
Thank
As you know, last year we had a program and earlier this year about getting people to vote for their communities, and we had votes from every single state across America, and it came down to over 10,000 votes. We've come down to two finalists, Silverton, Oregon, and Wabash, Indiana.
Okay.
And what happens now is announcing today, people can go online and vote at smallbusinessrevolution.org, and we're going to go to these little towns, and we're going to help revitalize the community. We're going to work with the businesses, and they're going to get $500,000, but just as important, they're going to get advice from a shark and Amanda from Deluxe.
And Amanda's legit.
Amanda's legit. Yeah, you know, Deluxe really knows their stuff.
Absolutely.
I kind of make it up as I go along, but they really know their stuff. We're actually using them for some of our Shark Tank investments, and we've seen massive help for the companies.
Nice, great. So I asked my audience today in preparation of our discussion today in celebration of the Small Business Revolution, a few questions. So here's what they asked Robert in rapid fire.
All right.
Will Moreland, he asked, Robert, how do I go from 5 million to 20 million? I know how to get, I've done the to $1 million to $500,000, but how do I scale beyond that?
I think it really depends. That's a difficult question to answer unless I knew more about
Of course,
the
and I
business.
understand that, yeah.
But I think typically it's very difficult to go from 5 to 20. You've got to get scale. So you can only get scale by hiring more people, going online, which is why marketing with people like Deluxe is so important, or acquisitions. Don't be afraid to make acquisitions.
Smart, okay. Another one is Bastian asks, Robert, how do I get customers' attention? Another broad question, but there's Twitter, Snapchat, whatever's going to come 2 years from now, radio ads still, we're here on TV, everybody's looking at their phone, but I'm a small business, how do I get people's attention?
Well, so a couple things. First of all, you have to make an impact, and the one thing I've learned from Amanda is you have to go where your customers are. One of the great things that Amanda's done with some of our businesses from Shark Tank is she's found the user communities where the users are. So if you make motorcycles, you can go online and find people who love motorcycles. And that's a different way of thinking than we thought. It's not just about making an impact, it's knowing where your user community is.
Awesome.
Things like mail lists and Facebook and Snapchat. There's lots of resources.
Yeah. And for those who don't know, Amanda is the CMO, I think, of Deluxe. So Amanda Brinkman.
Amanda's my boss. She's the CMO of Deluxe.
Okay, good. Another one, what about choosing opportunities, Robert? As a very small business, you have the opportunity to be on Shark Tank or go to the White House. The opportunity to get a small customer or a big customer. So many. And again, a broad question, but how did you choose and prioritize what to say yes and what to say no to?
It's a great question. The hardest thing in running a business is the ability to say no. This is the best time in history to start a small business, ever. Look at these two towns, Silverton and Wabash. They're in these rural communities, but they can make an impact around the world. So the opportunity is there. It's knowing what to focus on.
Yes.
The smaller you are, the narrower your focus has to be.
Wow, great. And two more questions, Robert. Beth asks, have you noticed that are there any skills evolving for entrepreneurs back 20, 40, 50 years ago? Does entrepreneurship change, I guess, is the question, from your father or my father, or is it about the same? Is there any differences in today's entrepreneurs?
In some ways the world is faster and you need different skills. In some way it's the same. The biggest change today is cloud computing, because you can get computing resources. And, frankly, companies like Deluxe that can help you with marketing. I think the key today is knowing what you're great at and knowing to find the right partners to help you with the things you're not. Don't do it all, because you'll suffer.
Yeah, that's true. So last question, Robert, from Hannah Perry, who's a big fan of yours. Can you just say hi to Hannah?
Hi, Hannah Perry.
So how do you expand? She has a franchise business, or one business right now, and she's looking to grow it across the U.S. It's the children's art that I told you about. So in general, does she stay small? Does she expand? Does she get a loan? There's many ways to do it.
First of all, Hannah, congratulations for wanting to expand. Half the businesses don't want to expand. They kind of say they do, but they really don't. I really believe when you have a small business, you either grow or you die. Businesses are like sharks. Sharks die when they're not moving. You've always got to be moving forward. So I think you've got to really understand where your customers are. The biggest challenge small businesses have, frankly, is marketing. They don't know how to market themselves. Find a great partner like Deluxe and go where your customers are and continue to grow.
Awesome.
Add value.
Awesome. So on the occasion, Robert, of the Small Business Revolution, where people can go to smallbusinessrevolution.org.
Smallbusinessrevolution.org. Go and vote. And if you vote, you get an opportunity to visit one of these towns, either Silverton or Wabash.
Awesome. Robert,
Yeah,
thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank you.
cheers.